A race for market share in the online gambling marketplace is on.
Generally, poker has been considered illegal online in the United States forever, and the Justice Department was pretty firm about that. And Congress made it more clear in 2006 when they upped the penalties and made it a crime to process transactions related to poker. But since then, a number of states have moved towards legalizing it just within their own borders, where federal laws wouldn't conflict. Nevada approved it last year, and starting next month, they're going to issue the first licenses for online poker in that state. New Jersey, California, and other states are also considering it.
And what are companies like Zynga and companies that ride on social networks like Facebook doing to get into the online gambling business?
Already, the second most popular game on all of Facebook is Zynga's Hold'em poker game, which where you can't cash out. There isn't any real money, but that could change. They would love to get many of their U.S. players the option of playing for real money.
There's a lot of kids that are on these social networks. How concerned are these companies, and what are they doing to mitigate the chances that, say, they wake up one morning and their son or daughter has lost $2,000 playing online poker on Facebook?
Yeah, they don't want a headline where some kid has lost his life savings or his parents' life savings playing on Facebook. That's not the image they want. It's really dicey because the friendly image of places like Zynga and Facebook could get a big hit if people start losing substantial amounts of money. And if there are a lot of players, somebody's going to lose substantial amounts of money.
And what about some of these shady characters that are involved with the online gambling and some of the ones that the existing companies are trying to hook up with? Is there concerns about the fact that they have some checkered pasts and they have to hook up with these traditional companies that have much more stringent rules around the type of people that they tend to do business with?
Yeah, this is where it gets really interesting because all of the companies that are really good at this stuff now are based outside of the United States. That's where they've built up their market. But all of them, all the big ones, used to have a lot of customers in the U.S. when it was violating federal and state laws. So some of them, including bwin.party, have admitted in court to bank fraud, wire fraud, and illegal gambling charges. It's very interesting to see what the state regulators are going to approve. It looks like these companies are going to be approved because a lot of them some of the states have language that say you can't be allowed to get these licenses if you offered bets after 2006, which is when Congress made the law a lot more clear. And that seems to exempt companies like bwin.party and 888 Holdings, another big player that's teamed up with Caesars, because they got out of the U.S. at that point.
Well, it should be pretty interesting to see what happens when all these companies start to get involved in online gaming and when it starts to get involved in things like Facebook. Joseph, thank you so much for spending some time with us. I implore everyone to check out his special report on Reuters.com.
Mark Zuckerberg, you bring that up as a challenge. He went and made this whole deal almost single-handedly, right?
He is a risk factor for Facebook investors, and I think the recent Instagram deal that he did pretty much on his own is one example of some of the risks you're going to get if you buy this stock.